Yeah. Interference by thin films by reflection. Interference by reflection. Interference in thin film by reflection. See that how it is happening, the interference pattern. Here the light ray is coming, incidenting on the thin film. This is totally thin film. This is called thin film. Say it is a thickness T, refractive index is mu. Now the ray is coming like that, incidenting at a B point. After that, it refracting and incidenting on second part of the thin film surface and reflecting back, and it emerges out from the thin film. So another part of the light ray is reflected back at the top surface of thin film, and it is emerging out like this. So means a light ray is coming, incidenting on the thin film. Some part of the light ray is reflected back into the air or thin film, and air into the air. Remaining is refracted into the thin film, incidenting on the second surface of the thin film. Again, it is reflected back, and it is incidenting on the top surface. After that, from the second surface from the first surface of thin film, the reflected ray is refracted into the air. So now what is happening here? Both first part of the ray and the second part of the ray both are traveling. After traveling outside and inside, total both will interfere and forms your interference pattern of this is the interference pattern. The interference pattern, the center point always will be dark, next to bright, next to dark, next to bright, like it contains, you can see that. So now this type of interference happens. Here the ray is incidenting with the angle of I. Okay, this is the angle of I. Okay, when it is incidenting with the angle of I, it is refracting into thin film with angle of R. Okay, next after refraction it is incidenting thin film second surface, and again incidenting with the same angle of refraction R, because alternate internal angles they are. So whatever the angle is present here, also the same angle is present. Now according to Fermat principle, whatever the angle it is incidenting, it is reflecting back into the same thin film. Okay, like this is traveling. After traveling here, again it is going to refract into the air. So this reflected ray and this refracted ray, like this, both are superimposing and forming a interference pattern. So both are traveling a distance difference, means they are traveling different distances. That is called path difference. That is called as a path difference. The path difference is means this is traveling this much of extra distance, this ray is traveling this much and plus this much of extra distance in the thin film. So first ray is traveling BG extra distance, second ray is traveling BC plus CD extra distance, but it is traveling in the refractive index mu. So the path difference exists between this ray and this ray. So between these two rays, the path difference should be calculated. So that path difference is equals to mu into, because the film refractive index is mu, so mu into BC. The BC means you can see that B to C light rays traveling plus CD. CD means you can see that C to D, this is also extra distance is traveling with thin film refractive index mu. So both we have written the bracket, and outside mu with multiply with mu in film minus. So at the same time, the first ray is also traveling extra distance BG in the air. So that is why refractive index is taken as 1. So BG in air we have taken. So consider del triangle BCH. You can see that BCH triangle we are taking. This triangle we are taking. Okay, here angle of reflection is R, and we know thickness of the film is T, means CH is T. So this side I know, this angle I know, then I need to take cos theta. So cos R is equals to this angle is I know, and this width also. So cos R is equal to HC. Cos R is equal to HC, adjacent side by hypotenuse side. Because we want to calculate BC, for that purpose I know this value and this value I know. So that is why I am writing here cos R is equal to CH by BC. So CH or HC by BC. Okay, then HC or CH, HC or CH is equal to T. So I can write here in the place of HC T. I want to calculate BC, cross multiplication I am taking. So BC goes here and cos R comes here. So BC is equal to HC by cos R is equal to T by cos R. Okay, now what we have to do is, similarly triangle DCH, the triangle, this triangle we have to take to measure CD. So to know this distance traveled by the second ray, we are taking this triangle. Okay, now the same thing we have to take here also. Cos theta is equal to CH, that is T, by CD. What you have to calculate, the CD is equal to, here is also R is angle, so I can write here the same thing. Triangle DCH is equal to CD is equal to T cos R. Same thing as we have done the previous, the same thing it will come, because cos is equal to HC by CD will get right. Okay, but finally what we got, BC is equal to CD, okay, T by cos R. Total BG, to calculate the BG, now okay, it is over to calculate BC, and CD is over to calculate. The second ray traveled extra distance is calculated. Now we have to calculate the BG, extra distance, the first ray extra distance which is traveled, that we have to calculate it. So if I want to calculate, so to calculate the BG, okay, what I am doing is, here we have to understand one thing, BH and HD both are equal. Okay, so what if tan R is equal to BH by CH? So I can write here by this value, tan R is equal to this triangle I am taking. Tan R is equal to BH by HC. So I am writing tan R is equal to BH by CH or HC. So BH as it is, CH is equal to thickness of the film. CH is equal to thickness of the film. So what is happening here? BH by T. Then if I want to calculate the BH value, BH is equal to T tan R is equal to HD. Okay, HD is equals to, here BH is calculated, this BH is calculated. Similarly HD also we have to calculate. So HD is equal to T tan R, same as it is, because this value and both are same only. So this is equals to this half is equal to this half, both are equal halves. So then I need to know here, similarly BD is equals to, this BD is equal to BH plus HD. So that's why I'm writing here BD is equal to BH plus HD. So BH is equal to T tan R, BH is equal to T tan R. So 2T tan R total value. Therefore BH is equal to HD. BH is equals to HD. So the sine formula, sine I is equals to BG by BD. You have to write BG by BD. Okay, this BG by BD if you want to write. So here you can see that carefully. Triangle, which triangle we are taking? The triangle is del BGD. BGD triangle means BGD triangle. This triangle you are taking. If I take the triangle, sin I is equal to BG by BD. So BG by BD. So here sin I means this sin I is equals to opposite side BG, hypotenuse side BD. That I am writing here BG by BD. So BG already found. BG I want to find it. So BG is equals to BD sin I. The cross multiplication we have taken here. Sin I. Sin I. So BD already calculated just now. The BD is equal to 2T tan R. BD is equal to 2T tan R. So BD sin I. So BD is equal to 2T tan R sin I. According to Snell's law, sin I is equal to mu sin R. Sin I by sin R is equal to refractive index mu. So if you take cross multiplication, sin I is equal to mu sin R. So here in this case, here 2T tan R sin I is there, BG is equals to. So BG means this is extra distance traveled by the first ray. Don't forget it. That we have to calculate it. So BG is equal to 2T tan R. But sin I is equals to what you got, mu sin R. If I substitute mu sin R, that mu is here written. This mu is written here. And sin R is written here. So then the path difference BG we got. Path difference is equals to, we have to calculate BG is equals to, already it is there, BG is equals to, the BG value if you want to calculate it, mu into BC plus CD, thin film, in film, BG in air. So mu, already it is written here, mu into, so BD is equals to, you can see, mu into BC plus CD, BC T by cos R, T by cos R. So BC plus CD, BC plus CD we have to write here, that's why we are writing here 2 into mu T, 2 mu T cos R, because here you can understand mu into BC plus CD, BC is equal to T by cos R, CD is also T by cos R. So I can write here mu into T by cos R plus T by cos R in film. Okay, minus BG, already just we have calculated BG 2 mu T tan R sin R, that we have substituted here. Okay, then what I am writing is sin R, tan R is equal to sin R by cos R. So sin into sin square R by cos R, 2 mu T as it is, 2 mu T cos R, 2 mu T cos R as it is. But here 2 mu T by, here we can take here both cases 2 mu T by cos are common, so if I take common 2 mu t by cos are common, 1 minus sin square r is equals to, so 2 mu t cos r minus 1 minus sin square r, because 2 mu t cos r is taken common, so both terms are having, so 1 minus sin square r you are getting, so 2 mu t cos r, 1 minus sin square r means cos square r, so 1 cos r and 1 cos r gets cancelled, the remaining term is 2 mu t by 2 mu to t mu t, so this cos r is getting from this, so t cos r remains. Okay, this is a path difference we are getting. Here we have to understand the total path difference. Okay, total path difference is equals to, here we have to think about it. This path difference just we have calculated total path difference. This is the path difference calculated by the film and first X-ray and second X-ray. Path difference is 2 mu t cos r, so 2 mu t cos r between this ray and this ray, total path difference we have calculated. But when second ray is emerging out from the thin film, then the second ray is getting lambda by 2 extra path difference, so that path difference should be added here, and the final equation for this one, lambda by 2 path difference should be added, because the second ray is traveling extra distance, just as shown here. Here the second ray is traveling extra distance of lambda by 2, because it is emerging out from denser medium to rarer medium is traveling, so extra distance lambda by 2 should be added here, that's why I added here. So lambda by 2 is added. So if the path difference is 2 mu t cos r plus lambda by 2 is equal to n lambda, we will get bright fringe. To get the bright fringe, the condition is, okay, the condition for bright fringe is, condition for bright fringe is 2 mu t cos r plus lambda by 2 should be n lambda. Then 2 mu t cos r is equal to this lambda by 2, if you send this side, 2n minus 1 into lambda by 2, by taking LCM all simplifications you will get. After that, if you bring this side, then calculation is simplifying, you will get what, 2n minus 1 lambda by 2 for 2 mu t cos r. Okay, so like this, when n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 dash, we can write it. Path difference equal to integral multiple of integral multiples, you will get it. Okay, then you will get bright fringe. For condition of the dark fringe, 2 mu t cos r plus lambda by 2 is total path difference, should be equals to 2n minus 1 into lambda by 2 should be definite to get dark fringe, hard numbers of hard integral multiples. So here this lambda by 2 again we have to send this side, then what happens if you bring the lambda by 2 here minus, then it becomes 2 mu t cos r is equal to n lambda to get dark fringe. So like this is a condition for thin film to get bright and dark fringe. Thank you. Over.